Hey traders, hope you're all having an awesome day. So a quick update here on nat gas, gold, silver and crude oil, starting with natural gas. So before I continue, quick one here that if you decide to join one of my partner broker and wanted to add in my priority group for free, of course, minimum deposit requirement is 1k, but One Royal has given me 2 slots. If you want to join One Royal, they have a VIP account, minimum deposit requirement to get a VIP account which is 10k, but they have reduced down to 5k and I've just got 2 slots. So if you're interested, you can join VIP with One Royal, and as you can see the structure right here, if you want to take a screenshot, go ahead, and the market from 2006, and they are also a reliable broker. So with 5k, you can open your VIP account instead of 10k. Also, like me, if you trade with IC Markets, you can also connect IC Markets with your TradingView platform. As you can see, I've connected my IC Market with TradingView platform, and one of my trades is running right here with my live account. Right here, I've connected that. So if you want to join IC Market, this is something also you can join with the links in the description. Once you join that, I'll add you in my priority group with a minimum deposit requirement, and then you will receive all these reports and trade alerts throughout the week. So let's start with analysis with natural gas first. So what do we have right here? Let me show you what I've said in my last video so that we can understand conditions and entries. We have a symmetrical triangle pattern right here out of natural gas, but we have broken above the symmetrical triangle with a candle to close, not something like this is just a wick, but I want to see a body to close above. In that case, we have a good chance the price will then push up from here. So all I'm waiting for the price to break out of this pattern, or otherwise for my pullback entries, I want to see a complete break above this 1.811 that goes to 1.852. Once we have a complete break above, in that case, we have a good confirmation that price then wants to push up in a trend. So we're going to look at the pullback entry bullish. So wait for the price to break out. If above, we have a chance the price will then push up in a trend. For now, I'm only looking for bullish trades, as now we are above this green zone, which is a level of major structure. Nice one. So if you have seen my video where I've taught how to trade symmetrical triangle patterns, I've already linked that video in the description, so you can see that with the exact rules. And we had exact entry condition with that pattern. Feel free to check the video out so that you know how to trade once we have these type of patterns. And with that, as you can see, the close was an entry, right as mentioned, for an entry pattern for symmetrical triangles, but for the pullback entry, now we are above the previous high as mentioned in my last video. Now, a less aggressive entry, that can be an aggressive entry with a symmetrical triangle, but for the pullback entry, bullish. All I want to see now at this point, a pullback of few red candles followed by bullish engulfing pattern must be above 50 EMA. If we have that, we are good to go long. And now, if you want to trade on a smaller time frame, what you can do, you can also plot your Fibonacci tool, which is something like this, to this little anchor level right here. Now, as you have marked this on 4-hour time frame, then you can now look for your entries on 1-hour time frame. Going back on 1-hour time frame for aggressive entries, 50% retracement can be sell buy limit order, take profit can be 1.618 retracement. This is on a smaller time frame. Remember, the ATR is low because if you are trading on smaller time frame, your take profit also affect. But if you want to manage it, that is something 1.618 retracement can be your take profit. Stop loss can be below this pattern on 1-hour time frame. But on 4-hour time frame, I won't be taking an entry because one of my rule is not met here. So at this point, and I've mainly tested this on 4-hour time frame, but the entries are valid on smaller time frame for this type of entries as well. So at this point, I personally want to see a pullback of few candles followed by bullish engulfers. Once we have that, we are good to go long. And now we're gonna keep on taking longs until the price hit the next level of resistance, which is right up there. In case you missed my last video, it is right here. A major level is 2.164 that goes up to 2.314, from where we're gonna now look for our counter trend trade with bearish engulfers, double top, inverted hammers, 382 candle bearish. That's a weird double top, but you know what I mean. So at this point, all I'm looking at a continuation, but if you have entered with this pattern, 1 ATR target has been hit. If you have entered here, now if you have kept your stop loss below the pattern, in that case, the take profit is something like this, 9 points, something like this. If you decide to keep your stop loss below triangle pattern or below the wick, then you can adjust 1-to-1. In that case, that's totally up to you. Otherwise, 1 ATR target has been hit. If you're still in the trade, this is something I would personally do. So keep an eye. These are the conditions. Now with the pullback entry, bullish engulfers, with the Fibonacci entry I've already shown you on 1 hour time frame will be my entry time frame. So keep an eye. These are the conditions now I'll be looking at. We are now pushing higher. We have a good bullish candle, a good bullish momentum. We have broken above the previous high. We have nice pushed up from the support area as we've been bullish for natural gas from last couple of weeks. That is what we call a patience paid off. I know this is a lot of stress for you if you don't follow your rules, but finally the price pushed up and now we're heading towards the next level of resistance I've already mentioned. Now here on Wanda, exactly the same. The price broke above the pattern. We have a new high right here with this wick, but we are not broken above this anchor level. Once we are broken above and close above, that is a good signal. But as we have now a new high, we can start to look for the pullback entry bullish and keep on taking longs till we are in the next level of resistance, which is right up there, 2.033. That goes to 2.169, from where we are now looking for our entry conditions that are bearish engulfers, double top, inverted hammers, 382 candles, bearish. All I'm looking at bullish trades now, as we are not looking for sell trades anymore, as now we are above 50 EMA and 20 EMA with a good momentum, and we have now price above this previous high. If we have closed above this anchor level, that is also a very good signal. The price then wants to push higher. Right here on NEMEX, price is again above the anchor level, and now we are looking at this level above is 2.018. That goes to 2.169, a level that is a level of significance right here, a level that has been tested multiple times right here, right here. If you look back, right here, a good level from where we can expect a good push down. So keep an eye here. Once we are inside this area, only then we're going to look for our sell trade I've already mentioned, and all the conditions are the same and all the entry patterns are same as I've mentioned already in the beginning of this video. So look for that. We are now bullish for natural gas, a nice push up from the level of support I've mentioned. Now we are heading towards the level of resistance from where we're going to look for counter trend trade, and then we will see if the price will head higher to the next level of resistance, which I would have mentioned in my upcoming videos. Next we have gold. This now is resisting this anchor level. Now head and shoulder pattern is still intact. All I want to see a push down to my termination zone right here. If we have a good push down, in that case I will then start to look for my bullish condition, which is my bullish engulfer. This whole area is my termination zone. If I get a condition anywhere in this area, bullish engulfers or hammer candle or 382 candles bullish, in that case I'm going to take my long trade. If we have condition here, I will take my long trade till this termination zone above. If broken above, then we are looking at this level above in red, which is right here, 2065.12. that goes to 2077.04, from where we're going to look for a counter trend trade, which is bearish engulfers, double top, inverted hammers, 382 candles bearish. So for now, if let's say the price doesn't make it to this level and just push up and break above this high and this anchor level, if that happens, in that case I will start to look for my pullback entry bullish and keep on taking longs until we are in this zone to take a counter trend trade. So look for the conditions I've already mentioned. Once we have that, we are good to go for our trades. Here on silver is still pushing lower. I'm now paying attention to this level, which is 21.92. that goes up to 22.16, from where we can expect some bounce with a condition like bullish engulfer. So all I'm looking at bullish engulfer. I'm not looking for double bottoms at this area, but if we have a bullish engulfer, in that case we are good to go long. Hammer candle, 382 candles is also one of my entry conditions. So wait for that. Once we are here, all I want to see a bounce that is enough to hit your target. Once broken above 50 and 20 EMA, we'll start to look for the bullish trades till we are in the zone above, which I'm going to mention once the price break above 50 and 20 EMA. Here on crude oil is still within this range. Now as you can see, the price just made a new high with a wick, and we have one candle that just barely closed above this level. So at this point now we can start to look for a pullback entry bullish. Now at this point my rules are met. All I want to see a good pullback above 50 EMA followed by bullish engulfing pattern. Once we have that, we are good to go long. In case you are wondering, it is not a valid bullish engulfing entry, but if we have a push down above 50 EMA followed by bullish engulfer, in that case we are good to go long. So as we have break above this consolidation, we have a good chance that that price now wants to push up and continue to push higher. So all I want to see a pullback entry, a valid entry to take my long trade. Otherwise, generally it is a chance that now price will push up as we have a breach of this level, and if we have push up, we can get a good pullback before the price will push higher. So once we have valid condition, we are good to go long. Yes, if we have big bearish engulfer, bearish entry condition, in that case I will go for the little scalp for my sell trade before the price will head higher. So these are the conditions now I'll be looking at for commodities. Hope you're getting value. If yes, hit a like button for me. It really helps me in a YouTube algorithm. Hope you trade good rest of the week. See you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.